It's day 3 here on the last leg of our crossing from Grenanda now to Grenada.
2, 1.
Happy Friday! Ricky was catching a shower.
How many days have you been on the boat?
I've been on the boat for 28 days.
Grenada, baby. Welcome to Sailing Lady Africa. I'm Ricky, and this is my wife Simone.
After 2 years of hard work on our boat, she's finally ready to take us from South Africa across the Atlantic to the Bahamas. Be sure to join in our adventures by subscribing down below.
I can hear the wind chiming. It's always been you in the back of my
We're on day 3 of our 2,000 nautical mile journey from Fernando De Naronha, Brazil to Grenada in the Caribbean.
early.
It's day 3 here on the last leg of our crossing from Grenanda now to Grenada, 2,000 nautical miles. Fernando, what we did is we replaced all the hydraulic fluid. We thought that would have been a better option. We replaced it with the fluid that we got in Ascension. Now the original reason why we didn't do it in Ascension is the viscosity was slightly thicker. But we thought, hey, well, it's the only fluid that we got that we know it's clean for sure and there's nothing in it. So we replaced it out. Hydraulic seems to be working way better. When we replaced it out, on the previous fluid we found tiny little black particles. We found something that appeared to look like water in it. So we can't conclusively say that it was contamination, but we're pretty darn sure that it's contamination. It's running much better, much quieter. So I'm suspecting we might have come with that contamination already from Cape Town and just not noticed it. Or alternatively, we picked it up in Walvis Bay the day before we left. We did a bleed of the system, and that could have introduced something there. It's been a mission and a concern all along to kind of get it perfect. We think it's a lot better now than what it was before. We're flying the Spinnaker since we left Grenanda. 0 engine hours. Solar has been keeping us afloat, running autopilot, 2 fridges, all the navionics, everyone else charging cell phones and laptop, all through solar. So that's at least a solid thing that's happening. And yeah, we headed north from Fernando, and the reason for that is we didn't want to run the coast with the current, which was our initial plan. Once we get to Suriname or French Guiana, we'd have to go up against the wind, and we thought it's just too long to go up against the wind, and there's a 2-meter swell forecast for that area with 25 to 30 knots head on. So we opted to go the northerly route, and then we'll have on the beam quarter aft coming down back to Grenada. 40 miles from the equator at the moment, so tonight we'll be at the equator. Past the equator tonight at 10 o'clock, I believe. How's things going, huh?
Good.
I smell something.
Yep, it's in the oven.
What are you making?
Stew vegetable casserole. It ended up being more like a soup, but it's still pretty good. It's only a bit late, which means it had to be nice. Another day has gone by.
I let it all go.
He woke us up because we're passing the equator in a few minutes. So we're just waiting patiently. We can't do much by daytime, it seems. We get into all our ports at night. We cross the equator at night. We're just such speed demons. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy Friday!
There we go.
Oh, pop it.
Chinchino, everybody.
Chinchino!
To the north.
Happy Equator Day.
There's all those house keys that you said I should chuck in the equator. Keep in the plastic. There's the key. You know it. Just past the equator.
It's always been you.
It is so hot today. So we took down the spinnaker right now, so we're running it for 4 consecutive days, which is awesome, but the wind has completely died down. So we put our port engine on, and we're going to run the engine, and hopefully the winds pick up later on today. It seems like we're going to catch a nice squall, because there's just dark clouds all around us, so we'll see. I can take off another day. Where'd the wind go?
Wind disappeared.
Literally.
Literally.
Just put up the Genoa, took down the spinnaker. I decided I'm gonna bake a cake because I'm bored. Glen and I like cake. Ricky doesn't really, but we do. So, and we need to use our eggs. Be so careful with these ovens, because I'll show you, it has like these little grooves in the air vents over there. And it gets so hot when you put the oven on. So I burnt myself, and I literally have a permanent tattoo there now. We hoisted up the spinnaker again. We ran the Genoa, but only for like 2 to 3 hours. And now we're putting up the spinnaker again, because the wind seems to be picking up and our wind angles change. So hopefully keep it up for another 4 days. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and click on the notification bell to alert you every time we upload a new episode. And don't forget to like this video. It's a free way you can support our channel. On this leg it was quite overcast, and we experienced quite a lot of squalls. And Ricky are catching a shower in the rain.
Capitalizing, I'm washing the solar panels.
Oh, aren't you showering?
Yeah.
You're washing the boat, Glen's washing himself.
It's a free shower from America. This rain comes all the way from America, baby.
From Merc. It's raining cats and dogs outside, and I'm making lunch. Today we're having mashed potato, steak, and cream corn. We're on 13 days to go until we're in Grenada. We had some really good sun in the engine, so we decided we're going to make some water. We didn't fill up our tanks all the way in Brazil, so we're just going to top them up as we go, as we get power. Then we'll be good to go on this side of the tank. And then we'll just transfer once we need on that side again.
I can hear the wind chiming. It's always been you in the back of my mind. It's always been you in the back of my mind.
So we haven't had the greatest of weather. The swell, it was nice this morning, but now it's becoming more choppy again, uncomfortable. We have our Genoa up, and we've had our Genoa up for the last 2 days. 2 days.
Mahi is beautiful.
It's your first mahi.
First proper size mahi.
We had 3 meals with that mahi mahi.
We learned to drive the van then. We had to hide it from the fishermen.
Ricky is making us that nice mahi mahi that he called.
Whoa.
What?
Feeling a lean on a cat.
It's fun cooking when it's like this, eh?
I love it. Makes it so adventurous. Simone slacked behind and we've sped up, so we need to take a few days away.
So how many days till we there?
8 days to go.
8 days closer to hopefully getting a haircut, guys.
We'll put the befores in and the afterwards what they look like.
scientists on the boat. Swell has been extremely choppy this last 3 days. That's why I haven't done much filming. We've just ran the Genoa the whole way because it's been quite strong winds. We can't wait to get out of this choppy swell. It's really like a washing machine. Doesn't know what it wants to do, so we've been having swell on our beam from behind and everything, so it's quite uncomfortable.
In the middle of the night, we found baths in the loft with our flashlights.
Can take another day off our list.
That made it alright. Our souls we together.
This trip has been the longest ever.
How many days have you been on the boat?
I've been on the boat for 28 days. He's been using the cross out thing too, so now we don't even actually know how many days we have left. We have 6 days according to Ricky, so there's 6 he crossed out, so he double crossed yesterday, which means I don't get to cross today.
Beaded bracelets I won't forget.
Pulled out the new chart because we're in the Caribbean.
We're in the Caribbean. No, we're not. We'll be there tomorrow morning.
See, we here. We need to be here. 5 days left. The last few days felt like they were taking forever.
Nobody's road is the same. Both of us went our own way. Our hearts have never changed. 'Cause we got
Welcome to the Caribbean. Woo!
together. Beaded bracelets I won't forget. Friends forever, like my
Rainbow. There's double-ended one. There's the one side, and there's the other side. Double-ended rainbow. We are 50 miles from Grenada, baby. There's Tobago. You can't see it though. Too much cloud. But 40 miles that way is Tobago. 50 miles that way. The start of the journey, baby. Well, no, the start of the adventure. This is the finishing of the journey.
We're only getting there tonight though. We have arrived in Grenada, well, almost arrived. I think we're like about 7 nautical miles away from the actual island and then a few away from the anchorage. But as usual, we're doing a night arrival. Once again, we thought we would escape it, but evidently not, and so we're gonna have another night anchor. But it's not gonna be too bad, hopefully, and hopefully we can check in tomorrow and see what the logistics and deal is, and then hopefully we won't have to quarantine since we've been at sea for 28 days. So hopefully we're not gonna have to quarantine and do COVID tests. But if it's required, then it is what it is. But we're super excited to be in the Caribbean.
How nice if I just could let you in.
Grenada, baby.
Later. You excited?
I'm freaking so stoked. Just taking a photo of the chart quickly, and I've got the paper charts to show them check-in. So if we can prove that we've been at sea and it was a direct route for more than 14 days, then hopefully we don't have to do quarantine, and that's what we're bargaining on.
Are you excited to be in Grenada, Glen?
We're in Grenada?
Yes. No, we're in Cuba.
How long have we been at sea? Huh?
But okay.
We hopped on the dinghy for our health screening and to do COVID tests, which we were told we would have to wait 2 days on the boat till we got the results, which meant we would use the time and do some spring cleaning.
If I gave you my
Our first Barbie in the Caribbean.
Barbecue! This little ship is gonna be beautiful. Little baby goat.
As you can see, it's a mess over here. We are spring cleaning and getting the boat livable again. Ricky is getting rid of his...
I'm between jobs at the moment.
2 jobs at the moment. Ricky's getting rid of his Atlantic crossing beard. And tomorrow, oh, not tomorrow, hopefully when we are allowed on land,
Due for a haircut, baby.
he can get his hair cut.
Yes, the day.
You guys look like crazy scientists.
Yeah, no, we need a good haircut. 2 days, baby. 48 hours. Hopefully they can do it in 24. I'll ask the dude at the testing, please. It's been long. But they allowed us to get in the water at least, so the boat got a little bit of a wash. And we checked the hull. We got that side's gland. Guys, don't put it on with contact adhesive. Put it on with a good Sikaflex product. It'll be solid. So we just finished checking while doing a COVID test, and we got the results now, which is 48 hours later. And now we need to go over to Port Louis Marina and do the customs and immigration. And when you arrive, you come to this tent over here and do your check-in. There's a dinghy. So we're just gonna hop on over. I think it's that building over there, either that one or the one behind that boat. We're COVID free again.
Clearing into customs was easy and painless. We did some scouting of the island before we had to drop Glen off at the airport.
So we checked into Grenada, passport clearance and all that stuff done. We're gonna go drop Glen off at the taxi's gonna drop us off at the airport because Glen is going home. And then, who knows?
Welcome to reality.
Glen had to put his shoes on, he's sad.
Thanks so much to Glen for being such a positive energy on the boat and for all the help you've given us.
Inside out, that's
Chino! First beer in Grenada.
I think I like that one more, the Carib.
really? Yeah, that's mine. I rather carrot.
First major stop was to get Ricky a haircut.
So we are on this epic little beach close to where we anchored. We anchored out there, and we come here for a swim. And then our friends Peter and Louis are going to come join us. That's so good.
That's amazing!
We finally made it to the Caribbean. Our adventure is only beginning. Don't forget to subscribe below if you haven't already and give this video a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to support our channel, you can do so by becoming a patron, where you'll receive access to updates, behind the scenes footage, and our patron WhatsApp group. A link is in the description below.